What up guys, your boy Jim at 95 with another video. In today's video we're going to be changing the pads on these Brembos that I bought. Now the pads that come with them, they're semi-metallic, which means they give off a lot of brake dust. I don't like brake dust, so I went ahead, bought some Akebono performance pads, some ceramic pads, which means less brake dust. These are also good for harder braking. If you brake hard, there's less chance of it failing. Ceramic brakes are better with heat, and it decreases brake fade or brake failure. First off, on these Brembos, these are the rear. I could only find for the rear. I couldn't find any for the front. As you know, the front's 6 piston. They're pretty hard to find. So for the rear Brembos, or the 2 piston, all you have to do, identify these two little knobs here. How fortunate am I that I get to work with it off the car. So since I haven't installed them yet, I'm just going to go ahead and change them out. Here, one day you buy them, you see these 2 pins, you have to knock them out, but knock them out from the other side, which is right here. We're going to knock them out because that's what holds this gold clip down, and then when we knock it out, we get to take the gold clip out and pull out the pads, put in the new ones. To knock these out, I'm going to get like a small drill bit, something like this, place it on the hole with a hammer. One down, 2 down. So I hit it in on this side, and you see it sticks out more on this. I'll just grab it, pull it out. Boom, just like that, it comes out, and I'll just pick this up. Boom. So here you see where the pads sit, the 2 piston. When you brake, pushes out, pad clamps on the rotor. Now if you look with these stock Brembos, they lube them right here. You can see the brownish, this is copper paste. That's what they use to, it's like a lubricant and also prevents corrosion and stuff. They didn't lube the back, but the Akebono, so since I don't have any copper paste, I'll probably just rub these on there. So stock Brembos, the Akebono, you can see how the Akebono has a slice, and so this is carbon ceramic, this is semi-metallic. Just to improvise, I'll just go ahead, wipe this on here. I got a little on there, a little cheap way to improvise. But with Akebono, it also comes with a package of lube. There's a package of lube right here. I'm gonna cut it, and we're just gonna add some lube here. We're gonna add some lube on the back surface. So the instruction says to lube any part that's contact with the calipers and the pistons. So I'm gonna use this. Apply a little lube here. Use my finger. It's like toothpaste. Just rub it on the back. This helps with the corrosion, because it get rusty and stuff. Helps with corrosion, and also helps so that it doesn't stick, so it freely moves. When you want to brake, you actually could brake. So boom, and then I'm just gonna put some here and put some here along with the copper. I'm just gonna put a little more on my fingertip. And slightly lube the pistons. So boom, pistons all lubed up. Now I'm gonna do the same thing for the next one and then put them back in. Again, never want to put it on the actual pad itself, because it will just make it slippery again like ice, which will have no effect. You won't be able to stop. It's like having socks on a new wax floor. You try to stop, you'll just keep sliding. As you see here on the brake pad, you see these 2 hooks, these 2 holes. That's where the pins go through. I'm just gonna, it's kind of difficult because it's not on the actual wheel. So, oops, I'm just gonna put this up back here. line the holes up. Push this in a little more. Holes lined up. I'm just gonna stick the first pin in. Go through. I'm just gonna stick the first pin in so it holds it up. Boom, that's in. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the gold plate. Again, the pin just sits one right here where my thumb is, and the next one right here. So, and these little anchors, they just sit on top of the pad. So I'm gonna put this here, makes it clip in, and then see it's like that. I'm gonna grab the other pin and hold this piece down. And boom, just like that, 2 hands. And then, of course, it's not in yet. I'm gonna take the hammer this side back in. As you can see how it's sticking out, it's not supposed to stick out. This should be inside. But if you look at these Brembos, you see how it's the holes, they're inside. So, and these stick out. So I'm gonna use them, go back to my drill bit, and just hammer it in. So boom, it's seated back in the hole. You look from the side, you shouldn't be able to see it sticking up, and it's not. Pin seated. Brake pads firm. So you put the rotor, it'll be good. And that's how we changed our old Brembo brake pads and installed new ones. But I went with the performance ones instead of the other ones because I don't want to deal with any brake dust. And there you have it, guys. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the installation when I hit up Rob. I'm going to install these, put these unders with the rotors, and then you guys will see how it looks. I'll tell you how they perform. In the meanwhile, until next week, until that day comes, I'll still be looking for some 6 pistons. If I could find any, then I'll install them. If not, then so be it. But if it really gives off a lot of brake dust, I'll go ahead and change them because I really can't stand brake dust. So I'll see how bad they really are first if I don't get my hands on any before I go ahead and change them out. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next one.